this is what I would do, and this is what you can do. Have you ever lost 20 pounds in a month? This is Paul. We're going to tell you exactly what to do.
New year, new you. Why not kick it off with a bang? 20 pounds in January. Trainer Joe, you're no stranger to making these type of videos. People just, they love them. They're practical. They're
You are welcome.
straightforward. Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys love them, we're going to keep doing them, especially the start of the new year. Trainer Joe, this video is going to be tailored to the beginning of 2026, the month of January, but these principles most of them are going to be able to apply if you end up clicking on this video in 2 weeks. Well, you could start a month and do this within that month. It doesn't have to be January, obviously.
Right. Everybody's doing their resolutions, and this is a time when it's kind of makes sense. So if they're going to lock it in, this may be the most likely time to do that. So let's get right in.
Let's get started. Great to see the people that have joined on the live chat. I see all your names here. And
great group.
We'll say hey to some of you guys here in just a bit, but I want to get going. Let's go, baby.
Okay, we got a game plan, and there's 2 parts to this. Make sure you stay for the second part. The first part is the very practical, this is exactly what you need to do, mostly eat. Exactly what you're going to need to eat for this to happen. And then we're going to, in the second part, how to overcome the obstacles that really make it hard to do that. So we're going to cover all of it. You'll have no excuse not to lose 20 pounds in a month after this.
I love it.
If you want to do it.
And we believe you. We believe you're not gimmicky, Trainer Joe. Like we believe you. We've seen it work. What do you got?
Do they believe me?
Do you believe?
Do you believe?
Comment in the comment section. Do you believe?
Do you believe? And that takes us to the first thing you need to be aware of is you've got to begin this by telling yourself the truth. I met with a client earlier today, and we were talking about that. And I said, how hard are you going to work if in the back of your mind you're thinking whatever I'm trying to do is really not possible? Mm-hmm. Not going to work as hard, are you? So start by telling yourself the truth, because we had some people when we did the 20 pounds in a month saying that's impossible. Do you see some of those comments? That's impossible. And I'm like, we've had hundreds of people do that, and some lose well over that. So let's get that out of the way. Certainly it's possible. And not only that, it's possible for you. And here's what's cool. And I know you want me to get right into it, but this is so important.
This is good.
This is so important. If nothing in your life changes, you can do this in January. As it is now, and I don't know what you got going on, but I do know this. None of that has to change for you to do it, as long as by the end of this, you catch what we're giving you. You catch the mindset, you're going to be fine.
And you're saying that the person watching because there is someone inevitably watching this stream, the thousands that end up probably watching this, someone's going to have the slowest metabolism. Someone on here is going to have a slower metabolism than every single other person on here. You're saying that person can lose the 20 pounds in January.
Correct. Even that person.
Love it. Love it.
And I want to shout out to Angie. She's such a support to us. Angie, she's a believer too. She said she believes. We got a lot of people believing on there.
Foster in the house. All right.
So they're telling themselves the truth. So here's the when I started working on this, I'm like, that's 5 pounds a week to lose 20 pounds in a month if it's February. But since it's January, there's 31 days. You're going to have to lose 5 pounds a week, but you get 3 extra days.
Let's go.
3 extra days.
You're welcome.
Do it. That does look a little ominous. 5 pounds a week, because we all hear 2 pounds a week is good for. So it's way more than what most people are going to say is practical.
Okay.
So this is not really meant to be practical.
Sure.
Okay, this is not something you just do because, hey, that'd be fun. That'd be a good idea. You've got about a 0% chance of doing this if your mindset is, well, that'd be fun. That'd be a good idea.
Is balance, practical. What are the other plans?
You need to come into this pretty excited about really saying, I'm going to do it. I really want to do it. And then we'll do it. Be sure and watch the second part. Here we are, meal number 1.
Okay.
Pretty simple first meal. 3 to 4 ounces of chicken and an egg.
This is a sample day.
This is the day.
The day.
A sample. This is it. This is what I want you to eat.
Pretty much every day for 31 days?
Every day for 31 days.
Okay. All right.
Hey, but good news. If you lose that 20 pounds in 25 days, I don't care what you do the other 5 days, other 6 days. So this is meal 1. Are people going to look at that and say, is this a joke? Or does it make sense that that's one of your meals?
Yeah, I mean,
3 to 4 ounces of
it,
chicken and
it
egg.
makes sense to me. It's
Yeah,
very
okay.
straightforward. You can add salt and pepper.
Y'all okay with that? Yeah, and yes, you may add salt and pepper, but nothing else.
Okay.
Meal number 2, a large salad with leafy greens, peppers, cucumber, celery, onion, broccoli, cauliflower, radishes, mushrooms, 3 to 4 ounces of chicken, salmon, or tuna. That sounded like a lot. That's a more more food there. A lot
Yeah.
more variety
It's
there.
variety, yeah.
What questions are people going to have when they see this? Leafy greens.
They're gonna
That
say-
can be spinach.
What about the croutons?
Croutons, ranch dressing. Leafy greens means spinach, any kind of lettuce, romaine, biblet, whatever lettuce. All the lettuces are fine. Peppers, they'd be green, red, hot peppers are fine. Cucumbers. Now, if you look at any of this, you know, well, I'm not going to do this. I don't like salads. You don't have to eat it. And I guarantee we probably only lost some people because they don't like, what was the first thing? Chicken and an egg?
and eggs.
Well, I don't like eggs, or I'm vegetarian. You do not have to eat any of this.
Uh-huh.
But if you want to eat, this is what you need to eat. And if you would rather have a different plan that's geared for, because I understand we do get
Accommodating.
accommodating other things. We do get some people that are vegans or vegetarians, and it's going to be a little tricky. So we're not really gearing it toward
Accommodating.
that. But we do invite you to stay and listen. I think even they would get some good stuff out of this, and you're welcome to tweak it. But this is what the guarantee is.
Yeah.
You do this.
Sure. In the live stream, guys, if you have questions on the slides, please let us know. We'll try to get to those here in a moment.
All right, Paul, help me watch
they're
if
gonna-
there's questions
Sure,
from
sure.
anybody.
They're going to ask about the dressing, and you've mentioned it before.
It's
but-
coming.
Go. Okay.
It's
there you go,
coming.
There you go.
Serving of dressing, 30 calories or less.
Okay.
So all the calories you're going to get from dressing in a day is 30 or less.
Okay.
So we know that, right?
Sure.
Meal number 3. We're moving here. 3 to 4 ounces of chicken, salmon, or tuna. It's
Okay.
one of those. Okay. And an apple.
Let me ask real quick. What's when you hear like an ounce of steak, an ounce of chicken, or I'm sorry, a serving of chicken, a serving of steak? Is that typically like
3 to 4 ounces.
really?
Yeah. No, you go get an 8-ounce ribeye. That's at least 2 servings. Of
I was picturing 8 ounces being closer to a serving, or maybe 6 ounces, but
right.
3 to 4
3
ounces.
to 4 ounces is a serving of
Okay,
meat.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Oh, and the apple. So again, people are going to look at this and say, well, I don't like apples. Can I have an orange? To that, I would say no.
Whoa,
So I would say no. It's kind of like when you buy ink cartridges for HP printer, they say only use HP ink or the guarantee is over. Kind of like that here. Certainly you can switch, but now you've changed the plan. Okay, so you can do that and see how it works for you, right? I wouldn't say don't do it at all if you just are allergic to apples, but I'm not changing it for people's preferences.
Sure. That's
Okay.
That's a hard word.
Yeah. So I want you to just be willing, because we're not saying do this the rest of your life.
That's a hard word for the people that are like, okay, but I could trade out this fruit for another fruit with
Right.
the exact same amount of calories.
Right.
It's hard to what?
And they're going to do that, and you're welcome to do that.
Okay.
But you're not doing this plan when you start changing it up, right? It becomes a little different plan. It becomes your plan, and that's not horrible. But I'm giving you something. If you'll do this by the book, it's going to work for you.
Let me say this real quick, Trainer Joe. Those in the comment section, because we got a big group on live right now. If we are not able to get to maybe certain questions that are asked, if you've been through the 21-day transformation, you've experienced, you've probably had these questions answered already. You probably know how Trainer Joe would answer these. So please engage with other people in the live
It's a great
chat.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we welcome
Yeah,
that.
people like Angie on here. She knows all this stuff. She's done great. And there's several others I see on here as well. So yeah.
that you recognize. Sure.
And do you think anybody's going to say what kind of apple?
Go ahead and get specific.
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay, all right. So he's not that insane.
Yeah.
He's saying any kind of apple.
Right.
Keep going.
At least 30 minutes of exercise. Walking is preferable.
Well, so wait, are we done with the food for the day? So it was
Yes.
those 3 meals.
You're done eating.
Those 3 meals, and that's it.
That's it. Oh, and let's mention one thing about that.
Yeah.
Some people are going to say, well, I like to intermittent fast, or I don't eat till afternoon, and you want me to eat 3 meals. You can eat all of that food immediately after you wake up in the morning.
Some people are gonna like that, hearing that.
Or you can wait and eat it at midnight.
What?
I don't care when you eat it.
No 7:30 cutoff?
No cutoff. No cutoff. You know why? Because I know exactly what you're eating. The cutoff and the benefit of saying don't eat after 7:30, the primary cutoff when you're trying to lose weight is that you're not having another meal. But if you decide up front, this is exactly what I'm going to eat in a day, it's going to make very little difference on the weight loss as to when you eat it.
So why do you still have the 7:30 cutoff when people go through a 21-day transformation? Is it because the food they're eating isn't quite as specific as what you just gave us here?
No, it's because we don't tell them exactly how much to eat. So this is going to make sure they're not eat, because a lot of people are going to eat reasonably through the day, and then come 7, 8, or 9, they're like, I'm kind of hungry again. It would probably be good for me to have a little something now. So the problem is not that you're eating late; it's that you are eating again. So since we know what it is, I don't care when you eat it. You can eat it all early, all late. You can spread it out throughout the day. You can make 5 little snacks out of it, however you want to do it. You can put your apple on your salad. You can create an apple chicken sandwich if you want to, but it's just with these foods.
We weren't even planning on plugging the cookbook. I don't even know, but you do have some recipes in here. I don't even know if we have this linked. Do we even have this linked in your description?
I don't think so, and here's why.
You have some Fun Trainer Joe approved recipes. I don't even know if you have it. It just made me think of that.
Yeah. The better approach, I think, Paul, would be to get this book.
Okay.
And once you're sold and you've got about 36 recipes here, then get the cookbook. Because you really need to get the excitement before you just lay the foods on somebody. That's kind of like me saying, here's the medicine, but not really going over, well, what's the problem? This helps identify the problem, then the foods are going to be more the medicine.
Well, if you want to get the It's Only Food Trainer Joe book, the link is in the description. Keep going, Trainer Joe. Here, I'll take that.
So yeah, it's not about, here, and I'm not surprised that you were surprised that we don't have the cutoff at 7:30.
Okay.
And you got the exercise. Any questions on the exercise? Some people will want to exercise for an hour. That's great. But you're going to be living your life in January, right? You're not going to stop everything just to lose 20 pounds. So they've got to be able to do this and still live their life.
Mm-hmm. I was seeing if I could make Angie a collaborator, but we can work on that in the future.
Angie, we're going to make you a collaborator one of these days. Does that make sense on the exercise?
Yeah, it does. Keep going.
Good. Drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water every day. That's a note somewhere around here. Do you see what I did? The gone.
The notes are gone.
Half your body weight in water in ounces every day. So let's say you weigh 200 pounds. It's going to be 100 ounces of water every day.
Is that your notes right there? Straight over?
Yes, thank you. 100 ounces every day. Questions on that? Anybody going to be confused?
Nah.
Now, somebody might say, well, can I put something in it? Yes, you may squeeze a lemon in it.
Okay. What about seltzer water? LaCroix.
That's fine. And you may also have a packet of like the LMT, what are the...
Element.
Yeah, Elements.
Electrolyte mix.
What's the one I like? Liquid IV. Just get the 0-calorie one.
Yeah.
And you can do one of the, if you're concerned about your electrolytes during that, you can have one of those too. Oh, you don't want to forget this. So I did leave something else. It's not food, it's a drink.
Oh, go. Very good.
You may have coffee if you're a coffee drinker, and you may have all you want, but you may not have calories with it that go beyond 20. So the 20 calories, you're going to have to look, because I looked at 1 tablespoon of cream has over 50. So I would encourage you for that 20 calories, you can have 0 calories. You can do a little bit of unsweetened almond milk, something like that in it. But make sure you're not getting over 20 calories. Just see what it says on the container every day. And if you want to put some sweetener in there, use stevia or monk fruit to do that. Questions on the coffee? People are going to like that.
Yeah.
Some are still wondering how much coffee. Yeah, all you want.
So far, it seems, and I've been around the program for a while, around you for a while, it seems fairly reasonable for those that want to lose 20 pounds and really want like a very specific path to do it. It seems pretty reasonable. It doesn't seem insane. Does it, to be completely honest, you guys, because maybe I've just bought in too much to the Trainer Joe cult, if you will, but does it seem fairly reasonable to you what Trainer Joe's saying, or does it seem a little out there, a little too strict?
I agree. It seems reasonable to me, but once you start eating and then things start happening in your day, it gets challenging for sure. And I think one thing that helps with that, Paul, and we've talked about this, but when you start every morning or right now before you even start, recognize that one thing you could do, let's say, for example, we almost added for $1 million to lose
To
20 pounds
the
in
title.
January for $1 million. Or if you look at this, like, what if you had to lose 20 pounds in a month? Or are you choosing to lose 20 pounds in a month? Because that kind of goes back to how possible this is.
Yeah.
And would it change the way you did it? For example, let's say, Paul, you need to lose 20 pounds this month, or something really bad.
Yeah, I like it.
Something really bad.
It's bad to
Yeah.
go from that angle, but I
Or
like that. I like that.
we're gonna
analogy.
shoot your dog.
Okay.
We're
I
gonna
wasn't
shoot your
thinking
dog.
that bad.
Well,
I was thinking, dang.
pull
come on,
your
Trainer
tooth.
Joe.
We're gonna pull one of your teeth out.
pull one of your front teeth. One of your two front
Now,
teeth.
something that kind of a life or death is really what I was trying to get at. We're gonna take your pets. Okay.
Okay. I don't even think you're allowed to say what you said on YouTube, Trainer Joe.
Sorry. So, oh no, delete the dog question. So we're going to abduct your pets, and you're like, well, no, I got to lose 20 pounds then. Okay. Would it change how you did it if you were like, I have to do it, as opposed to I would love to do it? Would that change your method, and how so?
Let
Let me help you.
Keep going.
Because I think what some people would say is, well, I'm just not going to eat. Because this has to happen. And they would say, I'm just not going to eat. And I think we need to start with that reality that if you had to do it, what would you do? And would you then recognize it is possible?
Yeah.
And then let's move over to I want to do it. And what's going to change there? Because even if you had to do it, you might find that it's better if you eat some. Right? It may not be the best. Because I was looking, I saw a thing about a bodybuilder. He hadn't had any junk food for 6 months, and he nearly cried when he ate a spoonful of peanut butter or something. It was just like this huge deal because he was so strict. But he was eating. But he was wanting something different so bad. So
Yeah.
you're going to have these things. So we're giving it to you straight. There's other ways you could do it. You could just not eat. And if you just said, you know what, I'm not gonna eat in January, you would lose 20 pounds. You would lose more than 20 pounds.
Sure.
Especially if you exercised while you were doing it. But you don't have to do that. So start from there and then say, here's what we're adding that you get to eat every day.
So real quick, Trainer Joe, I did make Angie Foster a moderator. Angie, you now have a lot of power at your fingertips. Wield the power wisely.
Wield it wisely, Angie.
Also, Angie did ask, what about tea when you were talking about coffee? Like, what about a green tea?
We'll allow that.
Okay,
Green tea.
Angie, for you. A lot. I've seen several. Jenny Hagen says it's very reasonable. Sally Flower, it's reasonable. It's simple too. I mean, so
Do y'all think it seems too reasonable? Like, do you think it's going to be too much food for you?
people seem to be pretty on board.
Yeah.
Someone asked, who was it? Asked how many calories is that in total
800 to 1,000.
for the day?
And it may be a little less than that, but it's somewhere in that range.
You are you not wanting to tailor it at all to the size of the person or the male versus female?
No, because we assume that everybody doing this has at least 20 pounds to lose and probably 50 or more.
Okay.
But if that's the case, I don't feel the need to tailor it that much. We tailored the water on their size. But you got 20 pounds to lose, this should work for you. You know, if somebody has 200 pounds to lose and they do this, they're probably going to lose well over 20 pounds.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
So there is that. They're going to get a bonus for it.
There
No
you go.
question.
Tell us who this hunk of a man is behind us.
This hunk of a man did an experiment, and then they made a show out of it called Fit to Fat to Fit. And I show this because I want people to understand that even though this is, for some, they're like, that's really challenging to do. This guy just decided one day, because he was working with clients that were struggling to lose weight, and they would say, you don't understand. He said, okay, I'll lose weight with you. But first he gained 70 pounds in, man, I got to look at the time frame. It was very quick, and then he lost it very quick just by deciding to do it. So it was an amazing accomplishment just by making a decision. How quickly did he do that?
I'm curious if he looked like this after gaining the weight, and then is that after?
So Yeah,
Or did he have a
he
little
was
loose,
like this.
a little loose skin, or no?
Oh, it went right back to that. Yeah, I guess I didn't show the extra picture, but it goes right back. He looked exactly the same
Wow.
after he lost the weight. So he was like this. He gained the weight. Oh yeah, I got one with 3 pictures, and then where he is again, it looks exactly the same. He lost it, got just as fit, no loose skin, none of that. It was amazing. But the point of that is, what made him do it? A decision. What's going to cause you all to do it? A decision, and then you just follow through with it. So we're here to help. We've got a 21-day transformation that a lot of people lose 20 pounds in when they do it. So we would like to invite everybody for that as we talk a little bit about how to navigate the minefield between now and February 1st.
Yeah, get into the
What's in the way?
Get into the mental, baby.
Look at what's in the way
And
here.
by the way, the transformation description, if you want to join the 21-day transformation, make this all easier for yourself, because it does. It makes it easier if you jump into a transformation, go with the group. If you want to, the link is in the description below for that.
Yeah, and it appears most of the people we're getting in our 21-day transformation are coming now from YouTube.
It's great.
They like the material, they like the content. They try little pieces of it, it works, and then they're like, "What's this 21-day transformation?" But a lot of them have never done it. So if you've never done one, but you like our content, you will love the 21-day transformation. You're in there with a lot of people that are encouraging, that are excited. It'll rub off on you. So join one. Do one if you haven't done one.
Sure.
So what's in the way? First thing, discomfort. Does that surprise anybody when after 1 or 2 days they're uncomfortable?
That's funny. That's just funny to think about, because it's like we all know when discomfort pops up on the screen. Yeah, we expect to have some discomfort, but it's different when it hits us on day 2. And when it just feels that personal and close to home, it starts the alarm bells. This isn't right. I don't like this.
Yeah. There are a few people that are going to do this and be like, I can't believe how easy it was. But 90% plus are like, whoo, this is work. And you remember the quote from Steve Jobs? He said, you'd have to be crazy or insane to work that hard if you didn't love it. And I was thinking, how can we apply that to this? Because what happens is the discomfort or a surprise, and we're like, we begin to question, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? I don't have to be uncomfortable. I can eat right now, right this second, whatever I want. It'll be here in an instant. Why am I doing this? So if you don't have something in you that answers that, why are you going to do it? It would be crazy for you to do this for 31 days unless there was something in you that made it make sense. What are those things, Paul, that make it make sense for people, that they say, I'm going to do this, and they don't quit after week 1, and they've lost 3 pounds, and they're like, I don't see 20 pounds coming. I've only lost 3 pounds the first week. So you're going to have all these things happen. You're going to start believing the lies that it's not worth it unless you have something in you that's going to say, you know what, this is my time. I'm going to do it. If I do 10 days and I've only lost 3 pounds, I'm still going 30 days. Guys, you've got to go the process. You're going to have days of surprise how much you lost. You're going to have days surprised how much you didn't lose. Do it. And if you end up doing this and you lost 17 pounds instead of 20, I apologize. But you're probably still going to be pretty happy. And if you do this and by then you've lost 28 pounds, you better brag about it and tell all your friends.
You better be sharing this video. You better be sharing this video.
We start Monday. That's it, brother.
Well, I just made, I wanted to get another moderator here, so I made Sally Flower a moderator. Do the 21-day transformation. I have done it. It's so worth it. It's fun seeing people here on YouTube that have done the transformation and are big fans.
So great.
Guys, comment below. I see more comments coming in. We'll get a few. We'll answer a few. We got several more minutes here, but Trainer Joe, you just gave us in about 23, 24 minutes the full package. If they do that, they're going to lose the 20 pounds.
Yes. And what better way to start a year?
I agree.
I mean, this is a New Year's resolution on steroids. If you'll do it, it's going to work. We're here for you. I respond to nearly every comment on YouTube. And if you really want to dig in with us, then do it with us all together. Starting Monday, January the 5th. is our 21-day transformation.
Miss Franck says TJ is saving lives. Is that too generous, Trainer Joe, or is that true? Is that too much praise on one man?
I'm grateful to God for what we're able to do, but certainly when people lose weight, lives are being saved.
There you go.
Well, however you want to do it, yes, you're going to live longer, better life if you'll do the things we're teaching you to do.
I agree. Lana Pearl says, my biggest discomfort / hurdle is being at work, 13-hour workday on my feet. Hard to stick to a meal plan when all you want is a little culinary comfort.
Oh, no question. No question. And that's why we kind of make a big deal about it. It's gonna require a real commitment, and you're gonna have to figure out how to get through that. And honestly, this isn't for everybody. And I'm not saying that she can do it, right? But there are some people that it's probably a little much to ask of yourself. Okay, so yeah, and then should that surprise anybody? Are we going around telling everybody should lose 20 pounds in a month? No, but there are plenty of people that would love to and that need to learn how to, so that they can use those tools. And really, you can use most of these tools to maintain the weight you want to be once you get there.
Agreed. Trainer Joe, you crack me up, Zoe Dog says. Love your humor. Can't get enough. Every night you're in my head. Man, all right, you're puffing. He's got a big enough head, guys. We appreciate the encouragement. He's got a big enough head.
Thank you.
He's got a big enough head. Much love from Australia.
Yay, Australia!
Going to bed hungry, waking up happy.
We get quite a few book sales from Australia. Netherlands, Australia, Canada. It's so fun watching Germany, where people are buying my book.
What draws you? What's the draw for Australia? What is it?
I don't know, mate.
Oh, how's his accent? That was from Australia. Angie says, I'm definitely ready for a challenge.
Is that our Angie or another Angie?
Okay, this is your head's about to deflate, Trainer Joe. Yes, this is our Angie Foster. Super nerd Angela or Ange. Why is Joe telling us what food to eat? There are probably tons of good whole foods that are good as far as calories and macros that we could eat, correct?
Correct. So they're asking, why can't we have other foods?
Yes. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So, okay.
Easy, Tiger. Calm him down. Are you equipped to answer this?
All right, what do you want me to add? What would you like me to add? Pringles? No, I know. And was this a lady?
It was a sincere question.
A sincere question, right. And they're just saying that you could have an orange instead of an apple. You could have beef is great and steak is great. Yeah. Okay, you open it up. And now we say, okay, we've got this whole conglomeration of things you can have. There's other plans out there that are more like that.
Sure.
Okay, and they're going to tell you, all these things. And there are other plans. That's just not this plan. Okay, this plan, we deliberately want very few foods, very few options, so that it's simple and you realize my day is way more about what I'm accomplishing than what I'm eating. And I told the lady I met with today this, and I think it's true. God is more concerned about your habits than he is your diet. Everybody wants this diet, this perfect diet, and I don't believe that either. God is much more concerned with our habits than our diet. And that's part of my reason. I don't care what anybody eats. You want deer meat? You want buffalo brains? Eat whatever you want. But this is a plan that will work.
Yeah.
And part of the reason it's this way is to keep it simple.
Technically, if you did the 21-day transformation, you would have a lot more food options.
A lot more options. Oh, no, I love food options. I love variety. So I think it's real important, because I think what this person is partly saying is we would enjoy our lives a little, and we could eat a lot more than that. That's the rest of your life. But for January, try this. And here's the thing. Some people, and it's hard for me to respond without sounding like I'm picking on this person. Please, I'm not meaning to. But we want all these options. Hey, we're talking about a month of your life of holding food lightly, giving up things that you don't have to give up. You're choosing to give up. Do it by choice. And you know one thing that proves? You're not all taken up by food. You're not all ruled by food. Yeah, give up your steak. Give up some healthy things for a month. Give up some things you enjoy, but you don't need for a month just to do it. Right? So there's a lot of things happening here that are going to benefit you regardless.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Would you add anything to that?
That's
that
a good answer. It made sense to me.
Good. Thanks for the question. It was a good question.
It was really good. Just engagement in the live chat right now. It's fun seeing you guys.
We just went from. I noticed we had one less person watching right then. She shut us off. I'm kidding,
guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you feel like, man, I actually resonate with what we're saying, what Trainer Joe's saying. Help get the word out. Help share it with your friends. Just by giving it a thumbs up, it lets more of the YouTube algorithm. It lets the YouTube algorithms know, send this to more people because this is beneficial content. And
one last tip.
That's one way that you can really bless the channel.
One last tip that's going to increase the likelihood that this is going to happen, that you're going to be willing to stick with it.
Please
read something every day that encourages you. A devotion, a Bible verse, a book, something that it would be good if it was geared toward being healthy, encouraging you to be anything, but something that encourages you, because if you don't have a mindset that's able to stay focused for the time period, it's just making it so much harder.
I'm listening to the audiobook of Boys in the Boat about the rowing team. Man, they went through some tough stuff young in their lives in the 1920s and 30s.
Anything that's going to help get you out of a kind of a feeling of despair. Yeah. I left Panera today. I got in my car and I turned on the radio. I don't remember and I'm starting to dance in my car. I mean, I'm thinking people are watching me in the car next to me and behind me, thinking, this guy is excited. And
that's good.
It can change in a second. And you're going to have times where you're going to be like, turn up the music.
Read something and watch one Trainer Joe video every day, Diligent Family says.
Hey, yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. All right, Trainer Joe, you brought the fire today. Guys, new month, new year, new you, kick butt. We're here to help you. Trainer Joe, train your brain.
And transform your body.
We'll see you for our next live.